We're really excited to be here. Obviously, we're an American company, and we were started to make it easier for businesses expanding in international markets, whether that was into the US or out of the US. So that was where we started. And the one thing we always used to lament was that we wanted the whole world, America has a dream, we wanted the whole world to dream the way America does. And I don't think there's any country I've visited outside the US that dreams quite like the UAE, specifically the Dubai dream. And we're very excited to be a small part of that story and to help businesses here expand in and out of the country. I do believe, I was saying to my co-founder just about an hour ago, I think it's like we found Singapore in 1980. It's very much the future is happening right where we're all sitting, and we're really excited to be a part of it. Commenda is a single platform that allows businesses to click to incorporate in 12 countries. We then offer everything you need after that to stay automatically compliant. Everything from corporate tax returns to VAT, sales tax, transfer pricing, accounting, you name it, we're going to support you with it after the incorporation process. The interesting part of what we do, I say there's two really interesting technological components to our system. One is that we have a data model that we call Commenda OS. So we actually model everything about corporate entities and how they fit into a corporate structure. So that means we understand, is it a subsidiary, is it a parent company, is it a holding company, is there intellectual property sitting in this entity, who owns it, what people work for it, what locations does it have, where does it have inventory, how is cash flowing through it. We can model all of those things natively in every market where we support, which allows us to do things like automatically determine which filings you have to complete each year as part of your tax return. It allows us to know if you need a transfer pricing agreement. It allows us to know how much sales tax or VAT you have to pay. So I think that's the first really interesting thing that we're able to provide through technology. And the other one, and this is a newer part of our system, is we're building the largest index of government regulations that I think has ever been compiled. And then we're making that legible to our customers via an API, via a large language model. And the idea is that we want to take these tens of millions of tax regulations and we want to simplify them and empower businesses to get access to world-class tax services at their fingertips, whether they're an SMB or a multinational corporation. There's so many good reasons to be here in the MENA region. I mean, first of all, just so many wonderful businesses and so much development and growth. And I think there's this really awesome economic and commercial story happening here in this region. When you look at the whole region, if you look at maybe Southeast Asia, how around Singapore, all these different markets and economies developed, I think we're going to see something very special happen here in this region. I think you have Dubai as sort of the center, but you look at Saudi Arabia, which is very dynamic. You look at the moves towards North Africa and the rest of the Middle East, and I think it's very clear that Dubai is going to be the perfect place to tap into a region that is just poised for massive growth. We're really excited to be working with the Seed Group. I always tell the story when Bashir reached out to me. I had to look up if this was real, and it turns out it was totally real. And not only is it real, but the value that they've already created for us, even just in these early meetings, has been immeasurable. For me, as I'm an American. I'm from New York. Coming into a place like Dubai, coming into the Middle East, obviously it's a new situation for me and for our business. And they've just been instrumental in helping us understand the region, how business is conducted, where the opportunities lie in the market, where our services can go and really help create value for the wonderful men and women doing business here in this region. What we're really focused on is we want to start with our bread and butter, which typically when we enter a market, we really want to solve this problem for SMBs. In most countries, there's just not a good go-to solution that simplifies the process of setting up a business, and we think that really limits the ability of the long tail of those SMBs to be able to come in and operate and take the opportunities that exist in a place like Dubai. So what we really want to focus on is solving this problem for the long tail of smaller and mid-sized businesses. From there, we're obviously very excited to then go and help to serve the many multinational companies who are finding their headquarters here in the United Arab Emirates. And we think the Seed Group is going to be fundamentally very important in our strategy to do that.